very few number of Americans. It does not work well enough or at all for millions more. So what do? We make sure that not only do we have a political democracy where every vote counts, we can count on every one of us standing up. We have an economic democracy where we have a minimum wage that is a living wage. $15 an hour is not just the fight, it must be the victory that we win and celebrate. Paid family leave. So if you can take care of yourself or your kids or your folks and still be able to make an income and not lose your job. And then parity for the work that women do when they're paid 80 cents on the dollar for the same work, the same number of hours, the same value that men provide. 61 cents on the dollar for women of color, 53 cents for Latinas in this country. We need to make sure that we end discrimination in the workplace based on any difference, whether that's sexual orientation or gender. As the power of unions and their enrollment has declined year after year for the last 30 years, compromising the overall economic success of this country, leaving so many people out of the skills, the trades, the purpose, the function that they need in their life, we have to make sure that we no longer allow them to be weakened, but we strengthen unions and make sure that everyone has the right to organize. Better economy for all of us. Lastly, the mother of all challenges before us, climate change. 1 degree Celsius, just since 1980. That's how much this planet has warmed. Not because of God, not because of Mother Nature, but because of you and because of me. Our excesses, our emissions, our inaction in the face of the facts and the science and the truth. That is what has caused the wildfires that we have seen in California at an unprecedented level. 58 inches of rain that fell from the sky in Houston, Texas, the landfall record for a single storm for as long as we've been keeping records in North America. The third 500-year flood in just 5 years in Southeast Texas. Folks had not finished rebuilding their homes and their businesses from the last one before the next one hit. The places that we call home, El Paso, Texas, in the desert Southwest, Charleston, South Carolina, any city along the coast or the ocean will no longer sustain human life going forward along this current trajectory because we are on course to warm not another degree, not another 2 degrees, but 3 or 4 degrees at least. And the competition for resources, the deaths, the property damage, the migration patterns that we're seeing now, when people have to leave Honduras and Guatemala and El Salvador because what they are planting is not growing in the face of historic droughts, all of this will become exponentially worse for our kids and the generations that follow unless we act now. Those same scientists tell us we have 10 years within which to marshal the greatest mechanism that humankind has ever devised to call forth the genius and the power of a people. That is our democracy. And if we match that with a conscientious capitalism, if we ensure that we transition off of fossil fuels to renewable energy, like wind and solar, if we help farmers to be able to do more by planting cover crops that pull carbon out of the air and disturb less of it in the soil, if we invest in the resiliency of our communities, especially lower income communities and communities of color that have borne the brunt of climate change so far, if we invest in the innovation and the technologies that will allow us to meet this challenge, if all of us do everything we can in the decade left to us, we can also take our rightful role as the indispensable nation on the global stage, convene the powers of the planet, and allow them to do what would otherwise be impossible. But we cannot do this by half measure. We cannot do this with only half the country. In this very divided, highly polarized, and hyper-partisan moment, we must not see each other as Republicans or Democrats or independents, big cities versus small towns, None of the differences right now can further divide us. Instead, we must be known by our ambitions, our aspirations, the work, the service, the sacrifice that we will employ in order to achieve them. That is why I am here. That is why you are here. That is why we are going to continue this race. That is why we are going your ideas, your suggestions. Cynthia Cano right here has got a microphone. If you get her attention, she will do her best to bring it to you.
I got a question.
Okay, this is going to be our first question. Would you say your name? I'm Lana. Hi. What do you say to voters concerned about reestablishing our global position as a world leader and repairing relationships with Democratic allies who may be nervous about your lack of foreign policy experience?
Right. Yeah. Great question.
I'm going to use this time to roll my sleeves and